Hello and welcome back to Grit and Valor 1949. So we're going to be continuing on today. We're looking to try and beat the boss of Scandinavia. We've come close a few times. It definitely seems to be the very final phase of the fight that tends to get us. But we're going to give it another go. We're going to go with this loadout again. Not this one though. Ironclad. We're going to swap out for the Ironclad. We've done all these up, we've got our best equipment on them, and we're going to see if we can give it a try. Oh, so the machine gun then. We unlocked this last time. Yeah, we're not going to take that instead of field repairs. Field repairs are too good. I thought we'd got an entirely new ability and we could take both for a moment, but apparently not. In that case, we've upgraded field repairs more, and I think it's way more useful than a field sentry, so we'll be going with that. Right. And we'll begin.
Get ready for
Let's go here. Put this there. We have upgraded the mobility of some of our units, so our Ironclad and Volcano in particular should be quite nippy now. Should be a lot easier to maneuver them around. We could go with Targeted Fury here. Right. Rather than going with Thunderhead dealing increased weakness damage, I think just additional damage on the Volcano and having a chance to inflict tagged is the best one to go with here. I mean, the Ironclad having better attack when it reaches its destination is crap, because it's like, yeah, it's machine guns. It's like, oh wow, one bullet will do extra damage when it gets there. Oh man, that's amazing. No, it's absolutely rubbish. Thunderhead should deal with this. Honestly, we can probably start moving this into here to capture. Right. Repair of the Ironclad, yep, especially early on, that is going to make it so much more durable. We'll set the Thunderhead actually on this, and that should capture it while we're over there.
Look out! You're under attack from higher ground!
Right, that should be no problem now. Oh, wow, that was a stupidly easy wave. Okay. This side, yep, it's upgrade for an existing ability. That's captured, so we can move away. To move the Thunderhead over here. That should finish these off. Okay, where are we? Okay, last wave's over this side. We'll get into cover. Repair on the Thunderhead. Repair is a very good stat, so we'll keep putting in.
Look out! We're taking critical damage! Good job!
Lovely. Right, next mission. Bring it on. Oh, but first, when our ironclad is on high health, it has increased fire rate. That's pretty good. When attacked by fire units, it has a chance to restore health. When it deals increased damage and its attacks can inflict burn. Ooh. The heal's pretty good though. We don't need to go to a shop, so we're going to go down this right side. Yeah, just no need for a shop this early. It'd be a waste of area on the map.
Clear the area and go. Reach your objective. Awaiting orders. Hunkering down. What have we here?
Yep, we'll go for repair there. Right. Got them all. Next wave is coming from which direction? Oh, upgrade to an existing ability. Let's go with that heal on the ironclad when it gets attacked by fire units. That should just about work. Okay, we've got a turret up here.
Tell me what you need. You take the high road, I'll take enemy spotted.
Show me the foe.
We'll maneuver these around.
Where is the enemy? Seek us one lane. Tell me what you need. Hey, bother.
Right, speed it up.
Elite enemy destroyed.
We're using a lot of scrap, so we'll get more of it.
Taking cover. Commander.
Oh, right next
The
to
enemy
it. That's
is weakening.
final wave. Health restoration, I guess, here.
Where is the enemy? Securing myself. Tell me what you need. Understood.
Uh-oh.
Soldiers down. Aye. You've got me. Look out! You're under attack from higher ground. This axe is great.
Right, this should be no problem.
Infantry.
We'll speed it up. Blast through.
Good job. We finished it.
Lovely. When attacking an enemy at when it's attacking at low health, it doesn't really matter. When your volcano deals tagged damage to enemy mechs, it has a chance to dismantle them. Maybe. Volcano deals increased weakness damage, and when attacking enemies weak to its attacks, it inflicts tagged. Right. That's probably the one to go for. Right, advanced combat, then we're going to go on an event.
Get ready for enemies approaching.
This side, so actually we'll go here, we'll put this there, and I don't know, this here.
Ready for orders. On the prowl.
And we've got V2 rockets to destroy this time. Fire rate of the ironclad, it's good and it's also blue, so Right.
Clear the area and complete your objective.
This is gonna be awkward.
Keep bother. Seeking cover.
Actually, stay there.
Where is the enemy?
Then move round.
Tell me what you need. Keep bother.
And crit chance of a volcano, I guess. And now move. This will be cleaned up in a moment. Yep, here goes.
Point me at them. Moving out. Keep your eyes peeled.
Another upgrade to an existing one. Let's go with, yeah, just molten repair. Anything that's going to increase their survivability.
Point me at them. I
Right, let's have a look. Well, so far so good, we're just annihilating them.
fire from higher ground. Pretty good damage. Taking some hot shots.
Commander, getting above the enemy.
Last wave incoming. Point me at them. Tell me what you need. Moving to higher.
Right, we'll move everyone up to this side. And we'll grab a blueprint. I think we'll be close to unlocking a new mech at this point. Let's get this higher up so it's at least getting a high ground bonus.
Awaiting orders. We've got the pen. We're taking heavy damage. Axis gun eliminated.
We'll hit that a few times, then back up before the bombs drop. There we go. Oh, hello. When your thunderhead is attacked, it gains a stacking damage increase for a short period of time. 10% for 10 seconds. Yep, that's pretty good. So if it gets hit by something that fires quickly and only does a little bit of damage, it'll retaliate with a massive hit. Right, we've intercepted this message. An interesting example of prey, hunting you is becoming a refreshing challenge. Yep, I think we've seen most of these, if not all of them now. Right, ice fisherman. With a chorus of grunts and cheers, you are flagged down by some barrel-chested ice fishermen. Von Sturm outlawed our work, so we've decided to outlaw her. Lucky for you, we have some dynamite to spare. Upgrade enhancement for 50 coins. That's really cheap. We don't need to heal, so we'll buy it. Oh, hello. Ah, so this is, yeah, and it's an upgrade to something that we've already got. I'm just going on with this molten repair. You get what you need along with several painful bear hugs. The fishermen wish you luck against the Axis. So we could go down here and take a bunch of easy combats going toward the end, or we can go down here. honestly, it's mostly events. I think we'll go down this side. We'll just take a bunch of easy combats and maybe we'll pivot off onto this elite combat to try and get some really big bonuses toward the end. I mean, we could go like, I'm trying to think if we could take a route that takes us through more advanced combats. We could go this one, then these two, then pivot through here and take a harder route. But I think last time our problem was that we arrived and we were kind of, you know, barely holding together. So maybe just taking the easier route and pivoting off onto this elite combat toward the end to get a few more meaningful upgrades might work out for us. Mind you, it's not like the advanced combats are terrifying or anything, so... And we would only be doing 2 of them, though there would be an elite one as well. Sorry, we'll take the harder path. Why not? We've had a bunch of upgrades. I think we can do it.
Ready for order.
So we just have to defend this safe house this time. And of course it's done there. I'm sure this row of bombs targets like where you're going sometimes. It's either where you stood or where you're going to end up. And it definitely does it to deliberately just annoy you. Okay, we can get like the small amount of health we've lost added back on. The Thunderhead is now missing 2 health. Oh no, not 2 health. Fire rate, obviously.
Show me the floor. Taking cover. That's one less of them.
Right, well we're absolutely blasting through these. It won't be long now and we'll have got them all. Right,
Keep your eyes peeled.
back over this way now.
Ready for orders. I will let them by. Need more than
Taking an overwatch position. Commander, setting an ambush.
soldiers down. I will need more than
Ready for setting an ambush.
searching for prey.
Okay, we'll pick this up. Okay, this is an issue. We'll take the coins, I guess, here. This needs blowing up now.
Charge 1 infantry. One final wave to take out.
Back this way. Right. When your Volcano deals tag damage, it has a chance to gain an ability charge back. Ooh. Your Ironclad attacks an enemy at lower health, it has a chance to dismantle, or when it reaches its tested height. Both these are a bit meh. We're going for the middle one, we can get ability charges back. Which on our Volcano means basically free health. As soon as all these bombs and things have worn off here, there we go. We'll move up.
Setting an ambush.
I will let them come to me. Major, that damage looks critical.
Commander
Orders. You're under heavy fire.
Discussion commander
System eliminated. Victory
Right.
for the Allies.
Job's a good one. Absolutely smashed them. What do we get? When we deal tag damage, we gain increased fire rate. That could be interesting. When we deal tag damage, we have a chance to dismantle enemies. Let's go for the fire rate. We tag enemies that are weak to our Volcano, so it'll basically it's going to absolutely smash explosive enemies. Right, we'll go here, then we'll go to the advanced combat, and we'll keep going that way through to the elite fight, and we should be fine.
The Axis forces are approaching.
Commander? Setting an ambush.
Awaiting orders. Securing myself.
And we just have to destroy rockets on this one. One there, one there, one there. Okay. Dealing... Volcano has a chance to inflict... Yeah, let's make it so we inflict tagged more often with it. So now we get bonuses for it. We're creating like a tag build with the Volcano, yeah? So to speak.
One less Mech to worry about. Tell me what you need. Forward, madam. Understood. Moving now. Seeking cover. Enemy incoming.
Scrap.
Where is the enemy? Seeking cover.
Oh,
Ready for orders. Setting an ambush.
we're really gonna have to go out of our way to destroy these, aren't we? Oh. Ow.
Target eliminated.
You're taking heavy damage. Careful, you're taking critical damage.
Right. Yep, they're annihilated.
Seeking
Let's take cover here.
Show me the foe.
We'll blast this with the Volcano.
ready for enemies approaching. Look out! We're under attack from higher ground.
Show me the foe.
Then we'll go and take that. We'll grab this with the command vehicle. This is destroyed. Taking this one out is going to be awkward. Crit damage would be ironclad because it's actually likely to crit.
Axis scum eliminated. So where is the enemy? On the prowl. Tell me what you need. On my way.
Ready for orders.
One final wave to take out.
Oh, they're coming from the north.
Tell me what you need. Roger that. In position. On the prowl.
Crit chance of the Volcano. We'll go for that. Just looks better than the other options since they're so small given that they're commons. Right. Okay. We now need to just basically finish this last wave. That should do it.
Taking some cold scratch one. Scratch in my area cleared.
Let's see, your Thunderhead has health restored in combat. When it has health restored in combat, there's a chance to restore additional health. I don't think we can restore health on that at the moment. When it's dealt damage, it has a chance to inflict the attack with burn. When your Volcano kills an enemy mech, its health is increased for the rest of the mission. That one's huge. We're going with that. Right. Advanced combat. We're locking in now.
Keep your eyes peeled. Awaiting orders.
Crit damage of the Thunderhead maybe.
Myself.
Getting above the enemy.
Moving down.
We'll just focus the defense around this position.
Soldiers destroyed. Soldiers destroyed. Dispatch one confusion.
Right, and there's these V2 rockets now. There's some down here. We're going to need to be wary of that.
You're taking critical damage. You're taking critical damage.
Okay.
Point me at them.
Let's go. Crit chance on the Thunderhead, I guess.
Clear the area and complete your objective. Point me at them.
Show me the foe.
I think we'll just use the Thunderhead to essentially just go around destroying these rockets this mission. Right.
Ready for orders. On my way.
As fast as I can.
We'll blow these to smithereens.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Next wave's coming from the bottom here. And we're a bit trapped up north. Could be an issue, perhaps. But we have got a lot of cover here.
Ready for orders.
Ready for
We'll take the coins.
Ready for orders.
Right. Yep, it could have just handled this by itself, but it's fine.
Scratching my paintwork. Soldiers down.
Ready for orders. Affirmative.
Where is the enemy? The enemy is weakening.
Final wave is coming from the top direction. Right.
Aye.
You grab this. These two will hold them off this way.
Moving to high elevation.
And that should do it. Crit chance of the ironclad. It's already got a really high crit chance and damage, so that should make it even more ridiculous.
Commander.
Okay, this is not good. That's now starting to take damage. And now we need to move back.
Heavy damage.
We should move through those mines. Oh, did we get... Yep, we got hit then. It's fine. Right. We'll move back up to
Seeking cover.
ground. We can
Getting up
maneuver these around.
Keep trying.
ironclad's taken a nasty knock here.
That's one less Axis grunt. Look out! We're taking critical damage! Where is the enemy?
He's got 1 health.
Commander?
My mech's been taken out.
What?
Look out!
It was still shooting him as a priority, wasn't it? That mech never changed its targeting priority.
Before our next operation.
Oh, even though we literally parked another mech in front of it. I'd have used my repairs on it, but I had to keep dancing around because of the bombs and things. Now we're trying to lure them into those mines that did nowhere near the amount of damage I expected them to do. At the end of each wave, if your volcano's on low health, no. If it's above 6% health, increased fire rate, that could be good. Or just deals increased damage and inflict burn, which is way better than that. We're going to have to do this with 2 then now. We'll want to avoid that elite combat. I'm half tempted to just go to the events on the right.
Enemy approaching.
Show me the foe. Taking cover.
Awaiting orders. Understood. Moving now.
Right. Crit damage of the volcano.
Aye. On my way. Look out!
Ready for orders.
We're under attack from higher ground. Look
Get
out!
him.
We're under attack from higher ground. Taking some hot shots.
Right, we'll repair that.
The Axis forces are almost upon us.
Which is the annoying thing, the explosive units do tend to outrange you. So a lot of the time they're big mortar units, aren't they? Right. Oh, thank God for that. Some repair for the Thunderhead. We could use that. So that'll slowly heal to full now. We're going to have to accept black coins as well wherever we can, because we're going to need to buy a mech back, aren't we?
Aye. You take the high road. I'll take the
The aliens are no match for us.
Get ready for enemies approach.
This side.
You take the high road.
Ready for orders.
Right. Let's roll. No such luck as to get black coins. Right, next
This is the
round.
last of them.
Where's it coming from? Ooh, movement speed, 12%. Okay. We can go for that. The bottom over here.
Taking cover.
Aye. You take the high road. Look out! We're under attack from higher ground.
Target eliminated.
Scout 1 infantry.
Target eliminated.
Okay. Should be nice and easy.
Scout 1 infantry. Great work. Let's rest up before our next operation.
Right. And we get, if attacked below 30% health, we get We have a chance to gain barrier stacks. I'm gonna go with that, yeah. The others don't look too great. We'll go for it. Commander, I know you can hear me. It's cold here, is it not? You can feel the chill in your bones. Even mechs slow down in the ice. Soon you will stop. Forever. Oh, that's a new one. Right, we'll go for the elite. We probably shouldn't, but sod it. Why not?
The Axis forces are approaching. Tell me what you need. Hunkering down.
Medic setting in ambush.
Tell me what you need.
We'll blow this up in a sec.
Ready for orders.
Okay,
Taking
again,
cover.
cover next to it, I guess.
Tell me what you need.
Oh, that's getting hit a bit. Get out of there. Ah yeah, these Volcano mechs hit like areas, don't they, rather than just hitting the unit, yeah. Hit like in an area around it. Okay.
Don't make me
Show me the foe. Taking cover.
I.
It's actually really good terrain for this fight that we've got here.
The Axis forces are approaching.
Right, coming from this side, we have 600 and odd black coins. That should be enough to buy the mech back and a bunch of other stuff. Just give me damage increase on the Volcano. Right.
Commander. Taking cover.
Hunkering down. Tell me what you need. Understood. Moving
Sit there, smash this. Oh, we are just shelling these to oblivion. Annihilated.
I.
Ready for orders.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Okay, they're coming from this way.
Awaiting orders. On my way.
We can heal our command vehicle.
Show me the foe. Setting in ambush.
Right, we probably will make it through this.
Can we take much more? I. Advancing to cover.
Let's pull back with this. That'll pull them into range
Damage.
of this.
We're taking heavy damage.
Back and fast. Aliens unmatched press. Action resistance required.
Got him.
Ready for orders.
Not bad, considering this is an elite fight.
One more enemy with
Right, pick this up. And here.
wave to go.
And there.
Orders. Setting in ambush.
Here we go. And increased damage, of course. We're going back, absolutely. 20% increased damage. Absolutely fantastic. We'll have to move forward a bit here.
Heavy fire.
Unmatched press.
Build them like we do.
Commander. Affirmative.
I. Aye. Advancing to cover.
Russian cannot repeat. Vive la résistance.
Got him.
Area cleared.
875 coins. We can buy what we want at the shop. When your volcano kills an enemy mech, it gets increased damage. That might be a good one. When your volcano is dealt damage, it deals increased damage. We'll go for that. The retaliatory one. It's going to trigger more often, I reckon. Especially when it gets to the boss battle. Right, one more fight, then we can go into the boss swinging. And we will actually. We'll be doing pretty well. This is a decent map as well for it. I'm going to call in the field repairs here. And we're repaired. Oh, they're all explosives. They're going to get absolutely shredded. Right. Is this like a second wave of them? Uh-oh. Pull back a bit, destroy this turret. Nailed them.
Show me the foe.
We're getting... Let's see. Ooh, movement speed, or could go with just damage. We'll go with the raw damage. Is that coming from this side? Ah, this is upgrading something. Killing an enemy mech increases health. Let's go for an upgrade to that.
Give us an age. Seeking cover.
We'll move this back to the middle. Okay, we blew them all up.
Show me the foe.
I guess we'll move back here. Enemy are coming from what direction? Scrap. Bottom again. Okay.
Show me the foe. Taking cover.
If we're doing this well now, just wait till we get the ironclad back. We should absolutely wreck house. Or at least I hope we do. I'm going to use repair on it as well. That repairs a lot. I wonder if it's like percentage based rather than just a raw number, because it seems to do a lot. Right, down this side.
Setting in ambush.
High ground damage of the Thunderhead maybe. And now we've got Let's see. Last few. Got him.
Victory area cleared.
Well, we're absolutely romping through this. Okay. When the Thunderhead kills an enemy, it increases damage for a short period of time. Oh, enemy mechs though, not just soldiers. The others are common. I think, yeah, we'll just go with that. Right. Get the ironclad back. Boom. Restores ability charges to a selected unit in your squad. Field repairs. Yep. Strength of one of your units' attributes. So get this. Okay. Crit damage of the ironclad. High ground damage. Crit chance of a volcano. I guess crit damage of the ironclad because it crits a lot. Okay. The boss. 3 units, all available, all on good health. We ought to be able to do this. I think she's meant to be like climbing the tower when this happens. I think that's meant to be her climbing to the top of the tower, yeah. We'll move up to here and just get...
Awaiting orders.
Commander?
Ah, critters. Hit. We're going to heal the ironclad.
Aye. Point me at them. Search you for prey.
Yeah, annoyingly we don't get to...
Moving out.
Well, okay, we're more or less fully utilised it.
You take the high road. I'll take
We're dealing quite a decent bit of damage to it.
stalking.
Quickly.
Aye. Advancing to cover. Get ready for enemies approaching. Point me at them. On the prowl.
Okay, we're doing quite a lot. We've got them burning, it looks like. Through the first phase. I'm going to start just like dropping mines as well with the ironclad. We unfortunately don't have the cluster mines like last time, which are really good, so that's going to be annoying, but we'll still be able to get some defenses put down. Right.
Clear the area and complete your objective. Point me at them. Aye. Securing myself.
Over there, I guess.
Point me at them.
Now, as for using the rest of these field repairs,
Just then.
Ready for orders. On my way.
really, both those lines there, that's a bit much. Okay, obliterated. Next. Where is she? Over here, right.
Ready for orders. Seeking cover.
As fast as I can. Awaiting orders. Enemy spotted. Point me at that.
And of course it's decided to drop all the...
Awaiting
Yeah,
orders.
to just do the big attack here.
On the prowl.
Under enemy fire.
Time.
Let's try and take out quick.
Ready for orders.
Where is the enemy?
Seeking cover.
Moving out. Advancing to cover.
We're doing a lot actually. Like we're very, very quickly killing them.
Under enemy fire.
Surprisingly.
Ready for orders. On my way. Scrap. Crash one.
Ready for orders. Searching for prey.
Agile resilience required.
Right. I think we might do it this time. I think there's a very good chance we manage it. Right, looks like we've got turrets to take out here.
Under enemy fire. Target eliminated. Commander.
Ready for orders.
Okay, we've got... Bombs have gone down.
Enemy down.
Is she like blowing up most of her own turrets with these?
Ready for orders.
Ready for orders. Awaiting orders.
On my way.
Understood. Keep your eyes peeled.
Oh god, it's having to skirt around. That was nearly a hit.
Scratch one infantry.
Yeah, apparently that got hit then. I don't know by what. But this command vehicle got hit for a second then. I'm like, did it clip these bombs or something? Very weird.
Awaiting orders. Ready for orders.
Show me the foe.
It's hard as well to use these field repairs because it keeps just dropping, yeah, these massive attacks on me.
On the prowl.
Show me the foe.
So that's kind of wasted one.
We've got pen. That's one less access point.
Does it not get used if I don't like stand on it? Can I kind of just like leave it there, I wonder? Because I kind of have to here.
Where is the enemy? Enemy spotted.
Also, can I just... I'm just going to start airstriking them, and I need to mine some areas over here. And let's repair them. We're starting to get separated from our command vehicle, which I'm a bit worried about here. Okay. And it looks like, yeah, if you don't stand on the field repairs, it doesn't use it, so... We can use it now. That should fix us up nicely.
Under enemy fire. Discussion command.
Ready for orders. Aye.
Oh, we took a hit then, but it's fine.
Ready for orders.
I think we've got him. Sliver of health
Enemy
left.
spotted.
Nailed him. It was only a matter of time. You cheat. You didn't fight fair. You can't seriously expect to. Ah, explosion dead. There. Lovely. And that's the end of her. Well done, Commander. Get the Thorium, get to Scotland, and we can finish the MP device at last. Your next mission will begin immediately. You will need to get your route into New Germany, and that means paying a visit to Western Europe. In other words, when they say West Europe, they mean France, don't they?
Area clear.
Right. New pilot, Dehan Singh. Dancing. Dancing. Okay, I get it. He forges armor plates onto his mech while the blistering heat scorches nearby enemies. Hey, that might not be the worst idea. Maybe we don't hate him. Regenerative steel joints, bigger buttons, swift plated greaves, dominant barrel amplifier. Excellent stuff. Disappointing, it seems von Sturm requires further augmentation. Albrecht. Ah, Albrecht is the next guy then, and oh my god. It's like when there's this scene in one of the Family Guy episodes where Quagmire discovers the internet and like goes into his house for a week, then comes back out. This reminds me of that scene. I'll calculate the resistance. We'll head for Western Europe, destroy them. With pleasure, sir. Not with pleasure, with efficiency. Precision. The traits I will enhance within you if it means I have to replace your other 3 limbs. Yes, sir. Bunch of research there. That's going to give us a nice sudden boost. So, so ultra mega cover. More cover in Western Europe. We're probably going to want to pick that up. Allows you to overclock your mechs in the mech yard. Mechanical surge. Ooh. Enhanced maneuvers. Chapter 2. Unlock additional upgrade for each of your pilots. Command vehicle mobilization 3, move speed and health of the command vehicle. Okay, there's a lot of these that I want. And we have 8 points, but that's not going to go far. Let's go Western Europe cover. Because I think that's just necessary. I don't think we need to get even more abilities on our pilots yet, because we've just unlocked one. We've got plenty of things we can be putting our Valor into otherwise. We don't need that yet. But Mechanical Surge might be interesting, so I might go with that. We'll see what overclocking them does. Right. Ah. This will be overclocking then at the bottom. Okay, and it looks like you've got 20 power. So, Patricia has figured out how to overclock these mechs, huh? Well, let's give it a go. But first, you'll need to power up the mech from these for these overclocks to work. Every module you slap on amps up its power. The better the module, the bigger the boost. Let's crack one open and get to overclocking. This here's your overclock panel. When your mechs hit certain power levels, it can rig up some overclocks to fine-tune their performance out there in the fight. So this is a big upgrade then we've bought here. Oh, and there's blueprints to get even better ones. Ooh, so we really want blueprints, don't we? So for example, this mech's attacks deal increased damage when attacking distant enemies. I mean, Thunderhead, that's got to be something, hasn't it? This mech's attacks deal more damage the more black coins you have. While at low health, if this mech kills an enemy, they are healed. And it tells the amounts on the left here. That's nice. So less than half health, restore 40 on killing an enemy. Ooh, that's pretty good. This mech's attacks deal more damage the more health it has. 3% damage. 3% damage per 100 health. That's pretty decent. If you get that upgrade where you just get additional health every time you kill something, and it just goes on to your max and you end up with like 2000 health or something stupid. That could get quite silly. This mech's damage is increased for the entire mission each time it clears an enemy wave without taking enemy damage. Ooh. When this mech takes lethal damage, it instead restores health. This can occur once per mission. Ooh, that's very nice. And there's these first ones that we've got unlocked already. With this when this mech attacks an undamaged enemy, it deals massively increased damage. This mech's attacks deal increased damage to enemies with armor. This mech's attacks deal increased damage to bosses. Ooh. I mean, here's one for you. First strike, so dealing damage to an undamaged enemy, combined with Deadeye, both on the Thunderhead. And so yeah, if we look at these, so power +3, power +3, power +4. So it seems to be 3 for blues, 4 for purples, 2 for greens, and I'm guessing 1 on commons. Yes. This appears to be correct. In which case, now, we could look at unlocking more units here. But the idea of doing this has kind of intrigued me. Like, I'm going Deadeye. We're going First Strike, Deadeye. Oh, hang on. First Strike, then click that, then Deadeye. So, plus 200% damage, and units are considered distant when they're 3 or more tiles away, plus 20%. 220% damage to a distant target on full health. Yep. That should be interesting. Though maybe we should have got Phoenix Protocol and put it on our other mechs. That would have been interesting. Anyway. Right. Nothing crazy here. There's a blue. We've got 3 blues. We could make a purple. We should buy the greens. Just for fusing reasons. Right. Let's have a look then. So, Volcano. We can swap this out. Engine. Fire rate, crit chance. Repair movement speed. I like the one I've got, to be fair. Damage, crit damage. Yeah, I like what I've got, but 30% damage though is really nice. But the repair is necessary. Like you need repair just so that you're not dropping to bits after each round. Movement speed, health, damage. Movement speed, health, damage. Interesting. I think this one is, yeah. Movement speed, armor, health. Legs though, we could go with, let's see, high ground, fire rate. High ground, fire rate, health, repair. We don't have any repair on this. I wouldn't mind going for some. Ah, didn't mean to do that. Ah, and it's got rid of this. Critical damage, critical chance, high ground damage, critical chance, health, weakness damage. What's the crit rate on this? 20% chance. On the ironclad it's, yeah, 38. It's kind of ridiculous. And the damage is 165% on the ironclad. It's, oh, same. It's, I think probably I'm fussing over not much here. I think we'll be fine with what we've got. The Steel Hawk here, we can put some things in, just so that we've got something. Probably fire rate and crit chance on this. High ground damage, fire rate, armor movement speed, high ground damage, fire rate. We'll go for this one. There. Okay, they've all kind of got something. This we can just start throwing some things on. Yeah, let's go for the movement speed here. Then we can kind of bolt these together. So let's do some fusing. We could actually do with one more grey, so just pick a cheap grey one. That'll be fine. That's our money used up as well. Grey, grey and grey. Fuse, confirm. Health and movement speed, that's not bad actually. We can fuse again. Powerful bulkhead. Armor, health and damage. Not bad. Let's look here. Crit damage, high ground damage, armor. We can throw that on, since we've not got much else. Right. Okay. Ironclad then. We will go for, are there any, I might save the blueprints for getting Phoenix Protocol. That might be, you know what, Flawless Fury is actually really good. We should get that. 200% damage, first strike, maybe. You know what? We're gonna go Deadeye. It does mean it'll only trigger on the limit of its range, because Deadeye says here, yeah, when attacking this vehicle, 3 or more. It has a range of 3, so at the edge of its range, it deals more damage. I mean, first strike though is tempting. Apex Hunter's also pretty tempting. I mean, either of these are alright. You know what? Sorry, we'll put first strike on, even though it's like, okay, it's machine gun bullets, it's not going to do a load. 200%, it'll probably chunk like a quarter of its health off in a single bullet, maybe more. Especially on infantry. Armour is only going to help versus like elite enemies. I mean, it will always give you that bonus against them. So there is that to be said, but this affects everything, whereas that will only affect a certain few enemies. So I think we'll go for that. Volcano will actually benefit a bit from First Strike because it does like slower firing, harder hitting attacks. But when we get these to 20, which I think means all purples, doesn't it? As a minimum, because yeah, 5 times 4 will be 20, so everything needs to be purple to get the last one. But I think we'll probably swap this out for Phoenix Protocol. So we'll have Phoenix Protocol and not Deadeye. Why have I put Deadeye on? Flawless Fury. And yeah. That should just be basically ridiculous. I mean, honestly, the Thunderhead, you could put on Flawless Fury as well with this, and it'd just rack up so much damage over the run. It really would. So I'm looking to get purples now. I think that's going to be the goal. In fact, I bet if let's see, there's legs and body there. I've not got an engine that's... Oh no, I have. I've got an engine that's purple. Have I not got a purple weapon? I have. It's on the Steelhawk. Damage, weakness, crit chance. Damage, high ground damage. Oh, crit damage, high ground damage, crit chance. You know what? Let's swap it out. Damage and crit damage. Yeah, this should be good. Ironclad. Yeah, this actually adds crit chance, so it's here. Steelhawk, you can have, you know, something. This is close then. Weakness, damage, crit damage, and just damage. Yeah. Then we just need legs. Ooh, it's repair though. I really like repair. Especially my frontliners. It's still got a lot though. You know, it's still got 55. The Thunderhead now has 30. Okay, we've got the final slot. Flawless Fury. She can't take much more. Equip a mech with 3 overclocks simultaneously. The Thunderhead is now an absolute god tier unit that we will take on every mission till the end of time. And it's maxed out. It's not going to get better than that. It's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. It has a pretty big high ground and weakness damage bonus, so if it's up high and it hits something, I think it's ballistics that are weak to it. If it hits a ballistic unit, it will instant kill them. That will be fun. And everything else it'll probably insta-kill as well, because it's really tough and really hard hitting. For now though, thank you very much for watching. This has been Grit and Valor 1949. We have beaten Scandinavia, and our next mission is going to be taking us into Western Europe, aka France. I'm guessing why it's not saying like France is because I'm guessing, you know, that it's like, yeah, there's like Belgium and Switzerland and things sort of around the borders here somewhere, and rather than getting into the whole nitty-gritty of it, they've just said Western Europe, basically. But yeah, we're going here, and we're running into Germany, heading toward Berlin. Right, for now though, thank you very much for watching, and we'll get started on that with our massively upgraded mech next time. I was just thinking, I've got some Valor I could spend actually, but I don't think there's actually anything that's worth spending it on. There's this new guy though. What does he do? Just before we finish. Weld molten plates onto your mech, increasing its armor, while venting out intense heat, in the process damaging nearby foes. Very much a close quarters type then, isn't it? I might put him on like the Volcano and stick Amelia in the ironclad or something. But either way, I think he's probably better than taking the guy with the mines. So I think we'll go with that. And we'll increase the armor that they get from that, because survivability is key here. Right, we'll give him a whirl next time. And I'll see you then.